I met you, I don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
To begin with breaking news this hour, videos have emerged from Syria claiming to show victims of a chemical attack on a militant-held town. We can show you one of them now, although we can't independently verify its authenticity. The incident reportedly took place in Idlib province in the north of the country. Activist groups with links to militants claim at least 58 people were killed. Both Russian and Syrian governments have denied accusations of their involvement with the attack. RT's Lizzie Phelan reports from Syria.
The Syrian army has emphatically rejected these allegations, calling them quote-unquote rebel propaganda. A Syrian military source cited by Reuters has said that it has not used chemical weapons, not in the past, not now, not in the future, because it doesn't possess them in the first place. And a Syrian journalist embedded with the Syrian army has said that the Syrian army did carry out an attack on a rebel missile factory in the Idlib province without knowing that that factory contained chlorine gas supplies. Now, it should be remembered that rebel forces have been accused many times of chemical weapons attacks in Syria. I myself visited a destroyed school in Aleppo last year where we saw evidence there that rebels have been using it as a chemical weapons making factory. Another school here, as you can see from the book. But in here is a bomb-making factory. Here it says, oh wow, generates the highly effective poison phosphine gas. This is aluminium phosphide. And so there's 2 buckets full of these sachets with this extremely toxic chemical. Here, bags are filled with diffusers that they will put in those gas cylinders that we're seeing used everywhere before they're fired onto civilian areas in government-held territory and positions of government forces. Now, last year alone, there were a long list of allegations against rebel forces of chemical weapons attacks, particularly in the Aleppo neighborhood
overwhelmed with patients that have been hit by some sort of chemical.
This
is not chlorine. We do not smell chlorine on this patient. This is not chlorine gas. This is not chlorine. We've seen a lot of chlorine attacks. This patient has clear pinpoint people.
High exposure could eventually lead to death. However, while little
These patients have got clear signs of organophosphate attack. This patient behind me has got pinpoint people. So have the other patients we've received from the gas attack today in Khan Sheikhoun, which is in northern Hama. The gas attacks are continuing every day and no one is doing anything to stop these gas attacks.
يلا